Hi. Wow. Hello. We're here one more time, once again, in this wonderful, 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 in this wonderful world to ranch some slimes. Is there anybody in the chat aside from me and my three fire emotes? That's fine. People will show up. For now, well, this is what we're doing today. This is our save file with a brand new slime as an icon. This is my original 100% save file in the early access, by the way, which I'm not gonna open because it's gonna give me some achievements that I don't want. Hi, hello, welcome to the slime branching. New message. Immediately as we open the game. Oh, Beatrix, I was up all night trying to synthesize the perfect gift for you. Hypothesizing in testing, throwing my results into the trash, starting all over again. Finally, I discovered an alternative method, shopping for something online. The process was surprisingly straightforward. Okay, that's so pointless. Hello, hi, hello, 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 hi, hello. So we're here exactly where we left the last time. If you want to be caught up, the VOD is in my YouTube channel. I like this game, I like it too. It's very good. I'm a big Slime Rancher 1 fan. Actually, I do want some of these pomegranates. Because of the Batty Gordo that we could feed. And that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go feed that Gordo. Wow. Ah, cotton. Well, actually, let me gather plorts that I find around the area. Even if it's just to drop them at the end, right? Before I go to the portals. This game is very nice. In my opinion. Some Jellystone over here. Let's grab it. And we're not going over here, we're going over there. Because we have a Batigordo to feed. I could grab more Jellystone, yeah, I guess. And place it back in the thing. I haven't made progress in this because I haven't played since the last stream. Because I wanted to reserve it just for the streams. Like, I could just play the video game, you know, but I don't want to. What's that? No, wait, that's not where I want to go. Where I want to go is over there. I'm guessing that's a return portal from a different area. This resource is important. We really don't have that much of it. So I'm actually gonna go around this area a little bit to find this resource, which is always close to the shore, actually. So it's not very difficult to find. And go back to the refinery link to drop this resource again. And then we move forward. Then we stop being distracted. It's very difficult not to get distracted in these games, you know? Like, one thing leads to another, and eventually you're just, you know... Huh. There. Eventually you just, you know... I'm gonna grab some of this fruit, in case we don't have enough with the fruit that we're carrying. Which is the favorite of the vat, but you know... It might not be enough. But we're ready to go into the fire area. The fire land. When there's fire. That was an special pot. My inventory is full again. It also gave me quite a bit of money. Lava land. What? What happened right there? Aside from this, right, I've been playing Rain World, The Watcher, which has been very, 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 very cool so far. I do need this. But my inventory is full now. It won't be for very long, though. Just I'm dropping this right now onto the Batigordo at the bottom here. And that will free my pockets considerably. Well, here we are. Time to feed my friend. It wasn't enough, as I guessed, and that even wasn't enough either. Okay, so we need more fruit. Preferably pomegranate, because that's what the batty slime likes. But any fruit will do. But there's pomegranate up here, so... You know, might as well grab it. That is, like, the only pomegranate tree, I believe. How's the watching? The watching is amazing. The watching's been wonderful so far. Even if I've only been doing the things that I were doing before, there's new areas, you know, and... exploring these new areas in and new paths towards the thing that I was doing before. It's very exciting. I find myself taking every single run turn because I just want to see what's there, you know? And that's how you know you have a good exploration game in your hands. When you just keep taking the run turn on purpose. Even when, like when you just keep taking the wrong turn on purpose on a second playthrough, right? when it got updated, you know that the update is good precisely because of that. Because I know the path. I know the path forward. I've been there. In fact, maybe I should be focusing on getting what I did before faster this time, but no. I'm not focusing on that at all. There's a little bit of tar down there. Let's get out of this room. We'll blow up that batty slime some other time. We really need a refinery link. We cannot keep carrying these materials around. Thank you, Metroid 5 missiles. True. Hot, hot, hot. Ah! My backpack. My jetpack. I'm not getting distracted. There might be pomegranate around here as well. Actually, there are. Totally. It's a very common resource, but it's good to have a plenty of. This is a more uncommon resource, which is very good to have plenty of. That's some more fruit, but it's not pomegranate. And I really don't have room for anything that isn't pomegranate at this time. Up. I never managed to conclude if the Prisma waves caused all this lava to erupt to the surface, but I believe it did. The rainbow grass and iridescent rock are lovely to see, and the ecosystem seems to coexist with it to some degree. But this lava, this is the breaking point. My guess is it started like it always does. It creeps up a few degrees over the years, and you hardly notice, and then one day you realize you're cooking. Ah, I wish I had a dog to pet right now. Same, I wish I had a dog to pet right now. Except I'm actually allergic to dogs. There's stuff up there. So much stuff everywhere. I shot water. Okay. Hi, you called? Yes, I did, huh? Obviously, there's tar over there. This place is always super infested with tar. But like, which place isn't in this game? If there's one thing that you can know for sure about this game, is that there's tar everywhere. in the lava. The map. Let's grab the map. So we know where we are and all that. This is the Gordo that we're trying to pop right now. This is the end of the area, sort of. Like right over there, there's a Boom Gordo that we will blow up at some other time. I think this is where the Vati Gordo is, but I cannot feel it from this side. Right, this is where you are. Am I correct? I think I am correct. That is definitely a closed door, though. So, guess until we take care of the bat, we won't be able to go through there. Ooh, there's more pomegranate over there. With that pomegranate, maybe I have enough. Seven pomegranate. I fed it like a little bit earlier. I don't know how much I gave it. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it is enough. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that it is enough. I hear weird stuff over there, and I don't know what it is. But we're just gonna run to the cave and feed the bat, give the bat some fruit, and the bat should be happy with us whenever we give it some food. And then blow up. That's very important part of it. We need it to also blow up after being happy with us, and then we can grab our resources and go back home. Finally. I want to get up there. Anyway, hi, welcome to the chat. We're slime ranching once more. There we go. And yeah, this is the cave from before that had a rock here at the end. We're just gonna let these guys chill. We're gonna go back home right now. Nothing else to take with us. We have everything we need. So it's just a matter of getting out of here. I probably need to start working on home teleporters to be able to have some at the end there. And also, you know, refinery links. So, you know, resources don't clock my inventory every 5 seconds. We want to go... Yes, east from here. Ow. I believe this is where I was the first time on my original save file, when I first saw the pollen weather. I believe I was around here. And how do I remember that? I remember very weird shit. What's this game, man? Huh. We might explore that cave some other time. Right now, I want to get back. At some point, I will remember to explore that cave. Don't worry. We have a lot of playtime ahead of us. Well, we will not be needing lava dust for a little bit. A new message. You have a new message. In the phone. Let's see. 2 messages. Hey, Bea, those drones you've been finding over the island, there's something weird about them. Hey, I got eyes in the sky and I'm gonna use them. I'm also raiding a team of drones to head over there and check things out in a more hands-on fashion, but I digress. Anyway, that drone seemed super advanced, like almost alien. And so I thought, okay, there's some aliens out there checking out Rainbow Island just like you, but no, I don't think so. Because it looks a lot like the drones we use, but so much more familiar to me, almost like it's giving me deja vu. It's kinda creepy. Hey, don't be scared. It's probably just aliens. Giant 3-headed aliens with huge claws that are looking for humans to capture or eat, or both. Later, Bea. I really like Mochi Miles. Well now, if it isn't Beatrix Lipo. Old Hobby and I were just talking about you. Word is you went off to parts unknown of this hero rock with a thirst for new adventure. Atta girl, you just keep on walking to see what the new wonders are around the next corner until your boots have holes. And then get yourself some new boots and do it some more. Me, well, my boots have seen better days, but I know there's still an adventure or two left in them. I suppose I just need to figure out what. Heck, and run me just like Hobson does after he gets to talking about exploring the cosmos, cooking, or pretty much any other topic. Alright, Bea, you hang in there. I'll be calling to check in on ya. Doesn't matter who you are, we all start feeling it when home is beyond the horizon. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something for you to spruce up your new place. It ain't much, but you need to do what you can to make that place feel cozy. Cool. That's actually useful. That's actually a fairly useful item. Only 16 of these. So few. Of those, I must have in less. Yeah. Let's feed the phosphor anglers. Which, now that I think about it, it's a very funny combination of slimes. I love how slimes look at the food. Always. It will never get old. Okay, that's more like it. Let's see how much of this I sell and how much of this I think I'm gonna sell everything this time. Oh my god, it's Breadman. Hi, Breadman. We are back in the starting bread cult. I think you'll find a lot of success if you were to start a bread cult. Like, genuinely, I genuinely think you would find some success. Okay. We can only have one because we don't have enough deep brine. But hey, one is one. At least we have one of the things. Cult of the Lampa is actually bread. Now, I believe that what we need to do, aside from upgrading the crops, if we haven't, this one we haven't fully, it's getting ranch expansions. I feel like those are gonna be very important very soon. What is with this one? Lamb with bread. Wind. How windy? We don't know, but it is windy. I like honey slimes. They're great. They're amazing. Wow, all of these are very bad to sell right now. I'm just gonna put them in the refinery, I believe then. All of it. Since, you know, we don't actually have that much in the refinery right now. How much is the upgrade here? The ranch upgrade. Oh, I can buy it. Cool. I like all the slimes as well. I think all of them are very cute. I thought it was windy, but I cannot feel the wind right now. Cool, more resources. My cat is learning to open the closet, and that's terrifying. $90 more. 90 more what? What 90 more? I'm scared. Bells. Bells? I don't know if that's a currency in this game. Huh. Oh, I'm not stuck. I thought I was stuck. I'm gonna climb this mountain. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, the string currency. Oh, yeah, the string currency. Right. The bells is my string currency. That is actually correct information. Sorry, I was thinking about Slime Rancher, and I was like, it's not a thing in Slime Rancher, that's Animal Crossing. Okay, I'll drink some water. Hydrate. I was drinking water, yes. I am very bad at climbing mountains today. I think I give up on the mountain climbing gig. At least for right now until... What if I van jumping? Then I cannot jump. If you van jumping, then I cannot jump. I'm gonna be jumping a lot before you run it to get it out of my system. And if I cannot jump, I also cannot mountain climb. That's fair. Don't worry, you will get it eventually. I hear some Jellystone around here. I don't even know where. Some Prime. We need this shit. Well, I think I'm ready to head back into the place that is split in half. And this time reach the end of it. Hopefully, that is. Remember that we found a bunch of Gordos around this area? There's also, I believe, a rock Gordo all the way over here. So we need meat and also food that we can get in very big amounts for the raccoon. Because the raccoon does not have a favorite food. Or does it now? Maybe it does. And I just don't remember. That is certainly a possibility. I believe this is the food that Tangle Slimes like. If I recall correctly. Ow. There's a water fountain over here. I just put my newborn child into a blender to make bread with. Oh. It's a hunter. I actually wanted to feed the hunter. I need those hunter plort. For this door over here, I believe it needs hunter plort. Huh. Where were the keyholes, though? I'm pretty sure it was a hunter plort door. And the keyholes were around here. Like, pretty certain. Participate in capitalism. That does happen when you're bored. Sometimes when you're bored, you have no option but to participate in capitalism. I believe there's another one, so... I will need a second key. And I think it's also a hunter one, for the record. But I think the other one was on the other side, around the same height. So let's find the hunter rabbit again. If we can find the hunter rabbit again. Well, you're a hunter, right? Yes, you are. Maybe up there? There's the thing. Hmm. Ban you from selling. I guess you could, but it wouldn't be that much of a problem. I would just do some exploring. Like, it wouldn't stop me from doing much. Wait, the door opened. It was only one? It was two. I thought you needed two keys to open that door. By keys, I mean plorts. Hunter slimes are only aggressive whenever they're hungry. If they're not hungry, they stop being aggressive. Why is down here? I'm too curious for my own good. A door that needs a rock. Okay. We can probably find a rock at some point somewhere. In fact, I believe there's a rock slime over there. And by a rock slime, I mean like a bunch of them. Could go there. We don't have anything to feed the rock slime though. This current moment in time. Jolk. We got Jolk. Let me check if I was right on this. Bread into bread into bread into explosion and bread sad. We're sad about the fact that the bread exploded. I am understanding this correctly? Yeah, there's rock slimes over here. Problem is, inventory is super full. So let's place this. In 1 minute, I'll be able to do something with this. Is there anything here, or am I just confused? Maybe I'm wrong, and there's nothing here. I definitely need all the silky sand in this area. Very sad about the bread exploding. We're so sad. Because we're out of bread. We don't have bread anymore. We ran out of bread. All the bread is gone. This is the universe that we live in now. And world without bread. It's what we must endure. Would you be able to live without eating bread? Like, this is a genuine question. I think it would be very difficult. Like, I genuinely think that aside from jokes aside, you know, it would be genuinely very, very, very difficult to exist without eating bread at all. I think as a person, bread is part of your body. What could I ban? You can ban pretty much whatever you want to. Pretty much. If your idea is too dumb, I reserve the right to veto it and ask you to ban something else, though. But there's no dumb ideas, so don't worry about that. Van's moving. Yeah, I need to play the game. Standing still for 5 minutes. Yeah, that would be pretty much it. If you were actually to ban moving. You can ban pressing the W button, and I have to move like a crab. You can ban a lot of things. You can be creative with it. A pot with 2 chickens in it, like sea chickens. I need a hunter plort for that door. Gonna go grab one real quick. Since the hunters are right over there. Right next to me. Should be able to get a hunter plort and come back in like less than a minute. I have a hunter plort. And now we go back into the cave. Look at the thing that asked me for a hunter plort. I need to climb up. There we go. We give it the hunter plort. Where does this take me, anyway? Oh, right. This is after the hunter gordo, where it blows up. You can go over here, but you cannot progress. Nothing here. Would you go find those gordos that we wanted to blow up so badly? The whole reason why we came into this game? Into this area, I mean. Not this one, though. Forwards and backwards. Okay, but you need to exchange the point word. Or did you not? Did you already exchange it and I didn't realize? You didn't exchange. Oh. Okay. Now you did exchange it. That is gonna be very, very, very annoying to control, but sure. Wait, another Yolk. What's with the Yolk spawn rates? Look, puddle slimes. It's only for 5 minutes. Yes, I know. But 5 minutes is a long time when walking becomes so difficult. Okay, we're making it to the Gordo. How much is 5 minutes anyway? I don't really need this, guys. I need more of this. I need to start stockpiling it. Let me look at the map. 300 seconds. If you say like that, it sounds like a lot. But I know that it isn't. Wait, there's some rocks here. No nectar. Well, this hole is where this guy is. Cool. Okay. We're walking over there, trying our best to get back to where we were. Now we can feed these chickens to this Gordo over here. And those berries as well. Fuck. Okay. It blew up. Where are we now? Right, in the other place. I need to place a refinery. I need to stay alive. I love the pink tanukis. Raccoon dogs. How long has it been now? Has it been the 5 minutes already? Come on. $15 more seconds. Nice. Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. So I can walk now. I'm gonna finish putting these materials into the thing. And afterwards I walk. Oh, I can walk. My legs, they're back. Cool. I have legs again. And now we're back here. And now getting the nectar should be easier. There's no nectar grown because it only grows in the during the day, I believe. So at night, like right now, there's no nectar. I have to make sure to grab it during the day. One of the reasons why nectar is such an annoying resource. Okay, so far so good. Have 2 nectars. Paddle slime. Paddle. I'm gonna actually start setting up my camp here. I got to go to the shop. Good luck. Thank you. And good luck at the shop as well. I really don't want this many raccoons. Not to say I don't want raccoons at all. Now what I wanted to click. Nectar. Maybe it only blooms at night? Was wrong. It's the other way around. Maybe I just don't understand how nectar works. This game is so pretty. But I really wish I understood how nectar works. Well, that's a problem. Not a very big one, though. Should be fine, right? Let's go take these resources to the thingy. These are ringtail plorts. Okay. We can get back up. And now we can get up all the way to the thingy. Feed the last thingy. Store my materials. That's not where that goes. That goes here. And this goes in here. And this goes in here. Rainbow. So shiny. It's gonna make me go blind. Okay, the sun is up. Let's see if any of these stupid things blooms. While we go back for the materials that we left behind. Another pile of slime. Maybe if I water it? No? As I said, genuinely no idea how they work. Cool. I'm trying to find nectar. That was expired nectar. When does the nectar bloom? That's wonderful. Oh, cool. That's very good. I know, that's just the tank card. It's not the actual tank storage. My inventory is full. Again. We have another paddle slime. And there's another paddle slime. And another paddle slime. We are collecting them for the time being. This is right under the Gordo. We cannot access this place till we have popped the Gordo. Like the flatter Gordo. That eats nectar. And only nectar. I guess we can go back. This is usually where I would place one of my portals, anyway. But not just a return home portal, to be honest. I mean, we have popped like 2 slimes here. And we can span the caves to get on this area, which allows us to have paddle slimes for free. Well, chickens though. Shouldn't we also have chickens? ringtail plort. I guess any chicken works for the Yorkie slime anyway. So I can try to find just a roostro around the beginning area. Yeah, let's go back. Craft unused and return home portal. Cool. Yeah, achievement for doing that. We've been out for a while, actually. A chicken. We do not appreciate chicken invasions. I'm gonna add a automatic food dispenser. Just so I don't have to throw the food in there. I know that it's not the most important upgrade, but you know, it's good to have it. And to be able to stockpile food as well, which is useful. We feel homesick. Nah, I just feel tired of looking for nectar. If that makes any sense. There's one more, I know. There. Let's also get the thingy here. And now we're broke, so we don't get to do the thingy on any other of the corrals at the current moment. But it's fine because we're gonna make our money back very quickly, in fact. Very quickly and very slowly, actually. So many plorts. Cool. Now we can have the food dispenser on this one as well. Which is important since we still haven't grabbed 3 more honeys, actually. So most food actually gets... most food here is useless, in reality. Because of how few slimes there are actually here. Now we can make a chicken coop. And upgrade the chicken coop as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the chickens yet. I'm probably gonna have a stupid surplus of chickens. that I don't know what to do with. And it's gonna be sort of annoying, but you know, we'll figure it out. Okay, this chicken coop is well upgraded. Let's see what's here. Beatrix, I'm glad you called. I look over the pics you sent me of Rainbow Island. No doubt they are a sight to behold, beautiful with colors that only go richer the longer you look. You should cook them and feed me the chicken. Sure. But unnatural too, I'm sorry, but something about that place is not right. As you may recall, I was once the head of a very successful Instafood corporation. Genetically altering food was our specialty. I'm not proud of the lengths we went to alter natural food to grow bigger, faster, and cheaper, to strip it of the good stuff in favor of profits. I say this, Beatrix, because I can still spot the plant that has been unnaturally altered when I see it, and the beautiful rainbows you see before you on that island did not arrive there naturally. It is not clear to me if this spells any sort of danger for you, but it gives me an uneasy feeling in my stomach. I need to do more research and get back to you. Stay safe, amiga. Hello, Beatrix. I wanted to tell you that I've cracked another one of the AI ciphers. It had clearly adapted to my previous solve and created something even more complex. Clever. This time, the code revealed a set of instructions for back and forth communication, so I have been spending my time talking to it. It asks a lot of questions. After getting to know me, it has been asking me a lot about my work, almost like it's filling out the areas of my expertise. I must admit, it has all been rather flattering. I am used to being the one asking the questions. For a while, my whole life was questions and the research that followed. But having experienced that for so long, I feel as though I can sense the same in others. And though this may seem strange, I sense this in the AI. You see, when I began asking questions of my own, the way it responded to me, it felt like it was trying to guard itself. To hide a profound loneliness that it has within its heart. Strange, I know. It is an AI after all. But who is to say that any form of intelligence wouldn't desire a connection to another? I feel there is more to the story. And if not, I am happy to have simply been there for my new friend. To continue asking questions so that they have reasons to find answers. I will report back later. Bob. Hello, fellow human. Has gifts for you. Yay. Chickens? Awesome. And we got an achievement for getting gifts from Bob as well. Now, I need to find a rooster. There's a rooster. Hopefully it doesn't get eaten before I get there. Cool. This should be enough. To unleash the first chicken apocalypse. Can two jokes coexist in the same place? That is my question. Because I am not sure, actually. And I need more money. Becoming the Ubersmith through material means. I don't know how to say it either. It's fine. We don't need to know how to say every single word we know. We have seen most of the birds now. problem with Yolki slimes is that they don't farm themselves. You gotta pay attention to them or else they don't do anything. Can I open the door to the this lower area? Only once I reach the button will I know. I cannot. It's very expensive to go to Tide Pool. Tide Pool, like in Spelunky, needs a theory of self-actualization. It doesn't. I guess I could just create a pond here. For the time being. Ooh, too many. That's too many as well. Is it only 3 that you can hold? Are you for real? No, they're fine now. Are they fine with 5? Nope, they're not fine with 5. So let's keep it at 4 or less. What do I do with last 2? Guess I just get rid of them? I'll get more some over time. Or I could make a second pond. And put another 2 water slimes here. And actually grab one of the water slimes here. And put it over there. And now there's 3 on each. Cool. Do your thing. Sometimes they do their thing, okay? Let's see what we can craft. Nothing. We need Flatterplort for that. We need Primordial Oil for this. We have everything but the Primordial Oil. And also Flatterplort for this. What about Warp Deck? Hey, we can make a second one of this. What about third one? Yes. Fourth one. And that's where we stop being able to. They're very useful to have. Of intelligent nihilism. They don't tell us anything, I don't think. I think they just say blurb, blurb, blurb. I'm a paddle. In the water. I'm in the water. Because I'm a paddle. I'm a piece of water. Let's check Prontomart. Are these like recipes? No, these are direct recipes. That's a very cute one. What about the cuckoo corner? I could get a fan. So what do I need now? Flatter slimes, I guess. If I extend over there, I could start fancying flatter slimes. Combined with what? Then definitely not ringtails. Do ringtails have a favorite food? Because I'm actually not sure. Diet everything, favorite known. Correct. So I would need to combine it, to combine the flatter and the ringtail with a fruit eating slime. Maybe one that I have already. Maybe the phosphor or the honey. Those could be easy to do. So many more resources to find. We need to have these blueprints. So yeah, I guess we need flatter slimes for some of the upgrades in our path. So let's get back out there now that it's nighttime. Maybe we manage to find some nectar, manage to find some flatters. We can feed the flatters with some other plorts, like maybe honey plorts, you know? And we start making honey flatters, which sound very cute, actually, now that I say it out loud. Like, it sounds like a very cute combination. And also in that, we can also try to grab some honeys and increase the amount of tangled honeys that we have in the time being. Then we need 5 honeys and 1 flatter. Where am I? Where did I go to? I should focus on getting to the end of the island. I'm gonna grab 3 honeys. Should be enough. Let's get to the end of the island now. Okay. We're in the path. Let's grab some resources while on the path, of course. Hey, there's some nectar over here. No, you don't. There's some nectar over there. Oops. My stamina. Some nectar over here. Wow, it's rotten. Unfortunate. No, my nectar! No! I can't believe I just lost some nectar. Okay, I have 6 of them. Someday this game will be better optimized. Someday. In the far, far future. A nectar. A nectar. There's stuff down there. I don't bother checking. That sounds like a street diamond, actually. There's some nectar at the top of the balcony. Over there, look. No! Ah. Where did it fly? Here. Almost there, actually. If we were to find just one more nectar, maybe. And you love tower. I can only imagine. Did not my local pizzeria. No, rip. One can only imagine pizzas not feeling too overdone. One can only imagine a good pizza. I'm gonna check that cave behind there. Wait! Ah no, that's just a capsule. I thought that was nectar. Why did I think that was nectar? Lord. Why do I hear things over there? I'm pretty sure I'm hearing things. I shouldn't have stopped playing Picross. Why? Are the wobbles back after you stop playing Picross? Picross keeps the wobbles at bay. As far as I know, at least. Well, let's get back home. We have a lot to ranch. Now it's too much of a load. Rocks in a blender. I know that feeling, actually. Nice. Gold Lord. Wonderful. And now we can make another corral over here. Raise the walls. Give it an air net, obviously. Okay, we cannot give it an air net just yet. But after we sell the Yorkie Floors, we'll be able to give it an air net. And for now, we're gonna sell the Yorkie Floor because we really need the money. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't. It's stormy outside. We need the airnet yes or yet because of the way that these guys work. Wonderful. Now they can eat more than just, you know, They're one food. And that's good for me. Let's sell these. And the ones over there as well. Actually, I don't even know if they're worth selling. I'm gonna assume so. They keep eating. They keep eating as soon as I leave. I hate this. Yeah, they're fine to sell. Especially this. No, precisely not this. Fuck, none of them are fine to sell. Making zero money with those. Now that I have done that, we can have a plurt collector. And now all the plurts will be collected here. Another gift. I found something I was going to throw out, but then I thought, yeah, old junk. Oh, wow, that's very useful right now, actually. Where is it? Wait, you just gave me the recipe? You didn't even give me the... You didn't give me an actual market link. You just gave me the recipe for a market link. What was that? What is that, rather? Okay, I'm gonna set a refinery link over here. Because in any case, I'm gonna need a refinery link in this area. But these battle plurts, I'm probably gonna sell instead of refining. I saw a drone go over there. Like a ghostly drone. I wish I had more inventory space. It's gonna. So they can poop more, you know? $20 plorts. Where's the other one? Here. And we'll sell all these battle plorts for the time being. Because we need the money. Because more money means more upgrades. More upgrades means more fun. A new message. We should get rid of some of these. Not of the little chickadoos, that's for sure. But definitely getting rid of some hens. And one of the roosters or two. Because they cannot make more chickens like this. Now they can make more chickens. And these, I would incinerate them if I could. But I cannot. So I'm just gonna throw them to the ocean. I wish I could store them or do something useful with them, but no. Such is not the fate. Last two jolt lords that I sell. We get over 2,000 money. Now I am capable of getting this and this. That is cheap. This is better. And this is pointless, but sure. It gets me an achievement, even if it's pointless. Now I can run everywhere. Yeah, we had a call, didn't we? From Bob. Hello, human person. Jolky. Jolky chickens. Chicky, 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 chicky. Joiky, joiky. I know how to use jolky slimes. Thank you, Bob. I'm gonna sell some of these for money. It's nighttime again, actually. Just realized. So let's try to get back to the thing. To pop that Gordo once and for all. Wax. And after we're done with that, we could try to collect some chickens also, right? And take them to the boom, Gordo, on the volcano area. Just a whole bunch of chickens. If we have enough of them, normal chickens will work. Don't need chickadees. I know that we just threw a bunch of chickens to the ocean, but I hadn't thought about it, okay? Now I have thought about it. Now I have realized the use that I have for chickens at the time being. Let's go find some nectar. I fell. Didn't get there in time. I'm not find nectar. Where's the nectar? Too many slimes in the way. Too many little guys and big guys and all the guys. This is a resource spot. Whoa. That is some resource spot. Where's the nectar? Cannot find it. Totally gonna get clip skipping some nectar or something like that. Oh, there's nectar. One nectar. There's two nectar. Right over there. I see it. Meow meow. Hi. We're playing Slime Rancher too. We're trying to pop this flatter gordo. And this is the last time in my life that I pop this flatter gordo. You remember something? What did you remember? What wisdom has shown up in your brain at this time? That was enough. Awesome. Is the exit. But down here there's other important stuff. Sometimes there's important materials. There's also the way to the Grey Labyrinth, which we're not going there yet. You have to check out how to do it. Okay, that's alright. Take your time. Strange Simons. Always nice to find. bridge is so much smaller now. It fills me with hope. I remember when I first found it, I just walked into the labyrinth and began exploring its endless grey halls, not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it happen again after coming this far. You cannot unleash Hell on Earth again. Oh, there's pomegranates here. Interesting. There's no Batis lines in this area at all. A hen. We cannot do anything here without the correct gadget, which is a mirror. So for the time being, this door will remain closed, as we don't have the means to actually interact with it. But hey, that's the Flatter Gordo done. Now we need to get rid of the Boom Gordo. And then it's just other miscellaneous stuff. I don't know if there's any more Gordos in this area. There might be, but I don't actually know where. Also, there's this access. But next up is Ember Valley for sure. Oh, here's where I check the level of the different weathers. Well, we can go back home now. Let's check the chicken eggs. Don't need so many roosters. This doesn't have the food dispenser. This does have the food dispenser. I'm gonna add the food dispenser to this one as well, because it's convenient. Mostly because it's convenient. Not actually that useful, all things considered. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the Prime. I think there should be an alert playing, but I'm not sure if it plays or not. In the end, I was supposed to have fixed them. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun replaying this game, actually. And this is a very chill and a nice game, and I'm happy that it's, you know, out, quote unquote. Like fully on 1.0. Because technically, you know, I've had this game for like a forever, and I had played it quite a bit. But now I can actually get achievements. So yeah, this new playthrough has been fun so far. And now we're gonna blow up the other Gordo at the end of the other path. If we are able to. Which we should be. Which is your life slot. What's my life slot, sorry? The achievements, yeah. Yes, yeah, yeah. The achievements. They are my thing, yeah. I like getting achievements, and you know, if a game has achievements, that's just, you know, more reason to fully invest time into it. Otherwise, maybe I just play the game and that's it, you know? But if the game has achievements, now it's not just playing the game. Now you can grind it. Now you can get to know it. Now you can do a lot more things, you know? I think the achievements add a lot to pretty much every video game. Not necessarily every video game. Not every video game needs a lot of achievements. But, you know, even if they don't need achievements, they're never bad to have. Yeah, I like the grind. Like, be so honest, who doesn't? There was a cave. Okay, there's a cyclone happening, so let's try to catch some derby slimes. Which do eat fruit, but I don't have that fruit for the time being. There! A cyclone. Where's the dervish? No dervish? Maybe it doesn't work quite like that? How does it work then? There's a lot of wind, but I cannot find any derby slimes. Spinny tornado slimes. Where are they? Where are the purple fiends? The cycle music is still playing, that's for sure. are they? Maybe it has to be in a more open area? Definitely not in a cave. I saw a cyclone passing by. There it is. But no dervish. There's a resource. Ah, slime. You're more important than the other thing. The other thing I can get more of. The slimes are more rare. Okay, I have 2. Yeah, but I don't see them on the top of the cyclone. However, interacting with the cyclone eventually gets me some dervish. This way. Come this way. Not you. Ah, I killed it. Another one. I think I can redirect the cyclone. And the longer it's out, the more chances it has to spawn, you know, friends. I have no clue how they work. I think it's over anyway. The music seems to be calming down, at least a little bit. No, there's another one. And there's another one. But these are not giving me anything anymore. Maybe it has to be a different cyclone in a different area. Like this area. Let's see if one spawns around here. No lag so far. Maybe if we move farther ahead in the track. I'm just gonna leave that there, actually. A cyclone over there. Let's see if I can interact with it. I destroyed it accidentally. I mean, two derbies is enough, technically. You know? In fact, one would already be enough. Just, I want to be out there in the open, trying to find more dervish. Oh, I think the tornado is over. And I'm out of water as well. Ow. Let's blow up the other guy. We need this. Cool. There's the guy that we need to blow up. Fire slimes. I'll take you with me. There we go. And let's feed you some chickens. That was not enough. Not enough chickens. We need more chickens. Fire. Okay. We're fine. I don't know which one was the favorite of the boom slime. Obviously they have a favorite. All slimes have favorite. But you know, don't know which one. I don't have water. Why is this path over here, actually? I don't remember this path. I'll check it after blowing up the Gordo. First, I think that blowing up the Gordo should really be the priority. But 6 chickens is not gonna be enough. If 40 wasn't, you know? Those are some briar chickens, which I don't know if they're the favorites. Could be. There's chickadees here. No chickens. Wow. Look at that. Sea of tar. That's enough. Cool. Wonderful. Right, my resources. This key is still CO2, so I really must have been the first to enter since it was abandoned. It was here that I had my first doubts. I thought I was talking to engineers, problem solvers, people who could fix what I found, but once we left the labyrinth and met up here, I saw they were smiling. They were excited at the sight of opportunity. The company had sent their money people, not engineers. I don't think they had even considered a stabilization. It wasn't long before it all collapsed. And this is the path to the Grey Labyrinth. Second path to the Grey Labyrinth. You need mirrors to be able to bounce that light and open that door. I don't have mirrors at the time, so I will not be doing anything with that. This is horrendous. So much star. And no way to get rid of it. I could grab some fire slimes, actually. Die. Cool. Things seem to have calmed down a little. We're gonna check that path over there. I'm very curious about that path over there. Because I do not remember it at all. I don't remember this being a path at all. I I do remember there being things over here. Like a place. I do remember this place with a tree, but I don't remember it having a path connected to it. Maybe I just didn't see the path. Huh. I'll try to keep climbing. Let's wait a second, and we jump to the other side. Jump. Cool, I saved it. What is this place? What was this place? I sort of remember, but I sort of not. I'm gonna jump over there. And I am here at the other side. Cool. This is a portal. A gateway. From something else. That's where the pears are. Let's try to get up the pears. Because we're gonna need the pears if we're gonna be ranching these devils. Because right there, it's the only pear tree in the whole island. I believe. Or maybe I was mistaken and I confused the ledge. This is not where the pear tree is at all. Oh no, this is where the pear tree is at all. Look at the pears. Oh, that is a problem. I need to plant this. Very important to plant this. Whoa. There's two of them? Okay, there's two strange Simons in this cave. I'm gonna go get my deposit my material, get my link, and come back for these diamonds instantly. Immediately after. Sure, let's grab that since we're at it. No reason not to. And let's go back to that cave. Sure, give me Silky Sun. But what we really want is over there. For sure. We got here. And let's get the Taimon. The shinies. Let's get the shinies. Shiny number 1. Obtain. Shiny number 2. Obtain. That is a very lucky find. To find 2 of those right there, back to back. That is great, I will say. Sadly, we still have one more mission in this area, which is getting rid of these carrots. I remember there being a weird cave here to the side, and I think there is a veggie-eating Gordo over that way. This is the exit. The cave is right in there. Here we go. Here's the cave. And I do believe there was a veggie eating Gordo over here somewhere. Oh, there's also tar. There is a veggie eating Gordo, in fact. A rock slime. It's a boom lord. There's also a boom plort. Need 3 boom plorts. Well, there's more things over here, I believe. There it is. Another veggie eating Gordo. And there's a meat-eating Gordo over there. And I think it's an important one as well. But first we need to store this. And keep feeding this other slime. Still 30 seconds. Can I leave this anywhere where they won't roll off? Right there. We're gonna need some more than that. Another strange Simon. Wonderful. Those are gonna be very useful later on. I think that every single teleporter you craft needs a strange diamond. If I recall correctly. Some more carrots over there. This could be enough to pop it. There it is. I would love to say, well, now I don't need any more of this, but that I would be lying. Chickens. Wow. I did ask for chickens. Well, now it's marked on my map. Let's see what the drone has to say. When I left the ranch, when I left my home, I thought that somehow I would prove myself, that I would prove to my parents that my choice was the right one, and they would forgive me for not continuing their legacy. But that's not how it worked out, and before I started my journey, I heard that they had sold the ranch, and I just couldn't face them. So I left again, without seeing them. I regret that choice every day. I wish I could have said goodbye. Oh, another chicken. That's useful. Come on. Pick me up. Well, I wanted to feed the slime, but no. It wasn't meant to be. I'll grab my carrots back. And now what we need is... I guess we could head back home. Actually. Not without grabbing my refinery. For sure. But I was wrong. There's more of this. Is there anything behind the waterfall? There absolutely is. Remember to always check behind waterfalls. If there's a waterfall in any video game, or even in real life, there's probably something behind it, you know? So you should check behind the waterfalls, even in real life. Do not actually check behind waterfalls in real life. It's actually quite dangerous. I wish I could climb up to the other slime over here. I think I need boom plorts to do it. I think that the intended way to do it is to get some boom plorts and use the boom plorts. That said, that's the intended way to do it. Probably not the only way to do it. Okay. I think I can make it up there. Yes, absolutely. From here I can. Mostly to have the slime on my map. There's no veggies around. Sand. More sand. Yeah, and that's the door that you can unlock with that's the door that you can unlock with boom plort. Here. That's what I was hearing. A heartbeat. That's very good. Since I have a rock gordo right in front of me. There's something above me, like a capsule or something. Yes, right there. Wind chimes. Cool. Okay. I think we can go back home now. I think we have done everything that we wanted to do on this area. So let's go back and start branching Dervish ringtail. Dervish ringtail. Then I'm gonna need to find some ringtails. I will find them. Since we have the pairs, we can totally farm Dervish ringtails. But yeah, we will definitely need more slimes to be able to do that properly. Which is not the end of the world. New message. Poor guys, they're probably starving. I'm gonna sell this. And I'm gonna feed these two. Why are they so fast? The speed is enough. What do we do with these chickens? I guess we save them. Okay. This is the last collection, and now I can get the Derby Stringtails running on the other side. Over there. I don't know what I want these chickens for. The Derby Stringtail can go over here, I guess. The problem with Derby Slimes is that they're very annoying to farm. Wonderful. Give me all... Sorry, not Derby Slime. Ringtail Slimes are very annoying to farm. Let's grow some pears. Over here. And none of these, honestly, we could sell. It would be very funny. They will literally eat everything, by the way. They're very good exterminators. Because they will actually eat everything. Got an achievement for selling different types of plort. That's wonderful. A joke plort. Okay, we definitely do not have enough inventory space for all of these plorts. Which is fine. We can do multiple trips. Maybe to some extent. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna set a refinery link right here in the center, just so I don't have to go downstairs every time. And this first set we're gonna actually sell, except the Jockey Plort, which I want to start putting some in the refinery. Everything else is going to refinery at the time. This is too many plorts. My microphone fell. I wonder if that was audible in the microphone, in the stream. Okay, those are sold. Any more eggs? No, but too many chickens. Like, way too many chickens. Like, insane amount of chickens. Like, no more chickens. There cannot be eggs with this many chickens. Can I get rid of these real quick? Actually, I'm gonna keep the hens. Right, they turn to stone during the day. That's fine. They only turn to stone. They will be fine later. Good. All of those have been sold. Any eggs? Nope. 60, that's a lot. Of these, there's even more, because there's also this other set over here that also does honey plorts. I'm not gonna put all the... Gonna put all these honey plorts into the refinery. 20 of the flatter. All of the tango are fine in the refinery. 20 of these because I wanna sell something. At least some of them, you know, wanna sell. They do sell for a considerable amount at the time being. So I do want that money. So far, so good. Let's give this to the lantern slimes. And let's check the communications device. I was cleaning out the lab, found this. Okay, this is a gift. Okay, that's very useful. I'm trying to get a hold of you. I've analyzed one of the drones you have been finding all over that island, and I know why it seems unfamiliar to me. It's mine. Or at least it's one that I've seen before, in my dreams anyway. After I looked at scans, I took of it. After I looked at scans I took of it, I knew it was familiar. So I began looking through some old slime science journals of mine. These journals are mostly for future projects, but sometimes they're speculative technology. You know me, I'm always thinking 6 steps ahead to keep mochi tech on top of the industry. Well, sometimes I come up with the impossible stuff that I may never engineer in my lifetime. Well, those drones you're finding are exactly that. Impossible with today's technology and taken right from the pages of my journals. There's something I saw in my dream, Bea. So how did a bunch of impossible drones I designed in a dream find their way from the pages of my journals to Rainbow Island? Maybe there's some kind of archive in them we can unlock to learn more? I know they contain data logs, but if it were me, well, I always know how to find a way of holding back what I need to. Okay, Bea, I need some time to think on this. I'll let you know if I come up with anything. Maybe I'll sleep on it. Cool, that's blood. A gift? Cool. Super Hydro turret. How's life on Rainbow Island? Gosh, it's even fantasy. Must be a hood. You know, ever since I heard you were off doing something new, I got to thinking about my own life and what's the next new for me. Hobson and I have both seen and done so much in our lives, been one adventure after another across this dusty rock, and ever since we've become acquainted, we haven't slowed down one bit. So we're looking to take a new adventure together, but we just haven't figured out what or where. Maybe we could go exploring some hidden nook of the far, far range like you, or even set our sights to the stars like Hobson had done before. Whatever we decide to do, it'll be all the more special because we'll be sharing it this time with each other. It's that part that makes it all the more exciting. It's so hard to find someone in this world that fits you completely, such a rare thing, like finding 2 identical snowflakes in the desert. I know you feel that more than I can say. I ain't ever losing sight of just how lucky I am, Bea, but I want to use the gifts the universe has seen fit to give me. So keep your head up, girl. We'll chat again soon. Sure thing. Okay, what are we missing? Like to check. Well, obviously we need to feed that cat to get the other teleporter up and running. For which we'll need a bunch of chickens. We're missing a rooster. We cannot farm chickens with a rooster. Okay, time to look for a rooster. I could also actually be grabbing some carrots for the other slime. And I will be. Any roosters? No roosters? More carrots. I do need a rooster. A roosteroo. Jellystone. Oh, it's good to have. A rooster. 2 of them, in fact. I only need 1. Although, if we get more than 1, it will get too annoying to farm them. Like, genuinely. There will be way too many chicken spawnings. And also, like, you only really need one rooster. There we go. Back to business. And now we can put this here and we can lift you up because we're actually very tight on resources. And we can go back out into the wilderness to find some more things. We wanted to go to Fireplace. That's a stony hen. It's good to have stony hens. Wait, another Jolky. That's inconvenient. I don't have anywhere to keep you. Actually. I'll find more Jolks. What's this? Cotton plort. I'll find more Jolky slimes whenever I need them. It's just I really do not have anywhere to keep that Jolky slime at the time. Also, we need 3 boom plorts. I remembered all the stuff that we have to do in this area. Let's get the boom plort. First and foremost. Just 3 of them. Keep Brian. Which means we don't have space for the boom plorts. It's a carrot here. And there's a few carrots here. Okay, how long, please? 18 seconds. Wonderful. Get away. Get away. Stop. Okay, let's go get those 3 boom plorts. Just 3 boom plorts. Don't need anything else. Where's the last one? I lost it? Seems like it. Okay. Come on. With me. Good. Now we can go back to the cave. And start feeding that... that little guy. Come on. What was that? Okay, not this way. I'll use the geyser from the crystal, Gordo. And that way I'll be on top of the mountain. And, you know, might as well maybe feed the cat as well. But the cat afterwards. First, the rock slime over there. Ooh, there's a capsule over there I hadn't seen. Let's get it. What did I get from it? Did I get anything at all? Sure, give me that. Anyway, that's where the cave is. No, this is the exit of the cave. The cave is over there, right? No, I am mistaken. No, I'm not mistaken. The cave is over here. Yeah, correct. One boom. Two booms. Third boom is over there. Third boom. Now the door opens, and we are capable of going through. Well, that's a gold plort. I don't need any more carrots either. Chickens would be nice. Right, it's clearing at the top. Nice, jetpack drive is here. Cool. Now we can upgrade the jetpack some more. That's the exit. Let's go the other way through the cave. Don't you love this cave? How it's full of tar every single second. It's always full of tar, this game. I've never seen it not full of tar. wish I could grab that raccoon, that retail slime. But currently I don't have the inventory for it. And I don't have the inventory for the primordial either. Even though I would love to. Nah, we have to go that way. No primordial for me. Sorry. It's fine. We have enough, and we'll get more. We have enough, and we'll get more. There is our objective. And this time we have some stony hens, which is wonderful. Because these guys really like stony hens. Honestly, I could have thrown out the briar hens. I only have 2 of them anyway. But they could make the difference. Let's see, if we have more than 2 chickens left. Yep, they didn't matter. Grab that primordial there at the bottom. At least. I don't think I'm going back for the other one. I need to remember where the ice area is. Because I genuinely do not remember. I understand. We need to do that. It's a nice recipe to get. Hydro turret. And a cave with nothing on it. Okay, how are you doing? 7 seconds left. And we will be able to put all these resources in there. Including the gold floor, which is a resource that is important for some upgrades later on. So we're not actually gonna sell it. I know, it's a shame. That would be some very good big bucks, but no, it's not meant to be. We really need the plort for other things. Or we will, rather. We don't need it yet. A little bit more inventory space would be amazing. Put like the carrying capacity of every slot and an extra slot. They would make me so happy. It's gonna be this statue, isn't it? No? What did that give me? Didn't give me anything. Open capsules do not get anything. What the hell am I? I'm back. Shouldn't be a problem with going back this way. There's a capsule over there. right here. Are you also gonna give me a whole lot of nothing? No, you actually gave me something. A thing for an upgrade. Cool. Let's check the X. It's important to check the X fast because they do expire, actually. Let's check the thingy here. From Ogden. Oh, lo siento, Beatrix. I haven't been a few long nights reading daily. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research paper I could dig up for on the far range. I thought that if the flora on Rainbow Island is a natural home, maybe it would have been recorded somewhere with some information we could use. Oh, and it turns out there's nothing. I can find a single mention of rainbow-hued flora anywhere. So that means that whatever happened at that island to make it look the way it does happen relatively recently. But I don't think needed me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it yourself. The things you describe, an entire portion of the island split between two different colors right down the middle. That says accident to me, Beatrix. So tread carefully out there. Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison to what we can do to it. I'm going to keep digging around in my library for anything else that could help you. And if I can come up short there, maybe I'll just bake you some muffins. Either way, te tengo, Beatrix. Cool. Things are going very smoothly. Hold on. Oh, that's a lot. Let me sell some of these angler plorts. And these phosphor plorts. And let's get some fruits. For my slimes. My hungry slimes. That's fine. These two I'm not gonna grab right now. Anyway, this is done. We're probably gonna be purchasing the second run expansion right now, actually. Let's put them to research. All the honey lords here. And maybe if we grab another 40, we sell those other 40. I think I'm gonna sell everything in my hand right now. And I'm gonna buy a ranch expansion. The one at the bottom, which I usually use as a zoo for now. Maybe at some point, whenever I have drones, I can, you know, move things around a little. They really do eat everything. It's fine. Now you can exist. Do we have enough for the ranch expansion here? At the bottom of this path? I'm not gonna sell these things just in case. I got it. I grabbed it. Cool. I need to check that at the lab. But I also need to put the food dispenser here for these guys. And keep it stocked with this burst on the slowest setting. Because I don't want to, you know, keep paying attention to it too much. Also, I actually just bought 2 upgrades, so maybe now I don't have enough, but before I did have enough. Correct, actually. And I think we're gonna buy that section of the ranch, and we're gonna stop stream for today. It's been like 3 hours and a half already, I believe. So yeah, let's get that section of the ranch. And let's be done with the stream today. I feel like we have made a lot of progress in Slime Rancher 2 today. But also we need to check out the lab for the drone. That's the last thing we're gonna do right after we purchase the ranch expansion there at the bottom, which I will use as a zoo for replacing these guys slowly. So I can always keep one over there. And also I'm gonna grab the stupid drone up here because I keep on not doing it. I had the drone rebuild the conservatory exactly as it was before. I was so happy to see it standing there again, its glass filtering the beautiful daylight of this magical place. When it was done, for a moment, I almost thought things were back to normal. I thought maybe I would just walk inside and start again like nothing had happened. And though I know that's not the case, it was still so nice to finally be home again. I bet it was nice. And this drone as well. I sometimes used to bring my lance here and stare at these colossal fossils, wondering what this world looked like when they were alive. It's a world of slimes now, but who knows what it was before. And if the universe has room for a whole world and its ecosystem changing course, maybe we should accept the same of each other? Yes, talking about the past sure resonates these days. I wonder what profound thoughts I had to share back then. New message. That's useful, maybe. Chicken to the sea. We got the ranch expansion. No, they're moving. Drone station model. I need to go check the fabricator now. That's the second drone that I find. Do I find one per area? Per ranch expansion? Maybe there's one on each ranch expansion. And I can find them that way. That's how you get drones in this game. And there's a limit to how many drones you can get because they're broken. And you can only have one per ranch expansion. I wouldn't be super opposed to that. I think I would be okay with that. I don't know anything about the drones. They're literally new from the 1.0 update. So they were not in the early access. So they're completely 100% unfamiliar to me. So let's check them in the fabricator. Let's see what kind of crazy slime flirts we need to make them to begin with. Because I'm sure that we don't have anything close to what we need. What is it? Warp Tech? Could it be Warp Tech? Crystal Flirt and Hunter Flirt. Wonderful. I don't have any of those. Utilities, maybe? If I had to put it somewhere, I would put it in utilities. Yes, Quantum Drone is here. You need a bunch of Flutter Flirts, Strange Diamonds, Wild Honey. That's not that crazy. Could literally make this next stream. I just have to keep putting Flutter Flirts into the fabricator. You need 100 of them, to be fair. But, you know, their Flutter Flirts are super annoying to get. But right now, I do have Flutter Flirts running, thanks to the thingy up here. And the other part is just honey. Just going there and getting some honey. Just making sure that these Flutter Flirts go to the refinery and not to the shop, you know? For the time being. That's a massive egg that chicken just laid. So yeah, we just have to make sure to put this here, in the refinery, instead of the shop. Cool. I think that's gonna be it for the day. Because I am tired, I would say. I would say that I am tired, yeah. And I will be playing more Slime Rancher tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow I will be playing more. But probably the whole stream will not be Slime Rancher tomorrow. I will probably mix it up with something else. And not just have like 3 hours and a half of Slime Rancher like I did today. I will have it more mixed. But hey, it's been very nice. And now we have made like real substantial progress. And once the drones are running, I'll be able to explore non-stop without worrying about a thing. So I'm pretty happy with the progress today. I'm very, very happy. So yeah, that's all for today. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for having me as background noise today. And yeah, we will be hanging out tomorrow again once more. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out here. And I'm repeating myself. Goodbye.